Hi everyone, this is Mr. Weston. Today we're doing a Khan Academy tutorial on divide whole numbers by fractions. Let's go ahead and start. So it says use the number line to answer the following two questions. We're given this number line here with this little box above it, and then it says how many groups of 5/3 are in one. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of difficult just to visualize, and it took me a second to even understand what they're talking about. So I imagine if you're looking at this video and this Khan Academy exercise that you're having the same difficulties. Let me break it down for you. So first off, the question it's really asking is this. It's talking about 1 divided by 5/3. Okay, so before I answer that, I want to get into how do we go about solving it and understanding why it works. So if we have 10 divided by 2, we know that equals 5, but also 10 times 1/2 equals 5. Why is that? That's because 2 and 1/2 have a special relationship. We can change 2 to a new fraction called 2 over 1, and its reciprocal is 1 over 2. So if we change this, keep the 10 the same, and then change it to multiplication, but then make it the reciprocal, it's the same thing as division. So division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. There's an easy way to remember. The way to remember is this. We keep the first fraction the same. We change the division problem to multiplication, and then we flip. We flip the second fraction to become its reciprocal, and we're good to go. So if I'm looking at this first problem here, 1 divided by 5/3, first off, I need to change 1 to be a fraction, okay? So 1 over 1. Then I'm going to apply my keep, change, flip. So step 1, this keep, change, flip needs to have 2 fractions. So we need to have fractions in both spots on either side of the division problem. Okay, so now let's apply keep, change, flip. So keep, we're going to keep 1 over 1. Change, we're going to change the division to multiplication. And then flip, we're going to change 5 over 3 to 3 over 5. From there, it's very simple. All we need to do is multiply the top numbers together. That's 1 times 3. And then the bottom numbers together. That's 1 times 5. So that's 3/5. Now you're probably like, why am I doing that? It's asking us to look at this visual. Well, the visual is kind of showing you the same thing. The visual is showing you that if we have 1 here, 1 whole, and we're trying to find how many groups of 5/3, well, not even 1 full group of 5/3 goes into it, but instead 1, 2, 3 out of 5 total, 3/5 out of the group fit into that smaller number. So the answer is 3/5 group. So that's why it's tricky thinking of these division problems visually, but Khan Academy does a good job kind of helping you with that visualization process. It's just a little tricky. In my opinion, it's just easier to use keep, change, flip. So looking at the second problem, it says 9 divided by 5/3. Let me show you how this is going to work. First off, we see that 9 is not as a fraction. That was one of our first steps. So we need 9 over 1. You can make a fraction out of a whole number always by just putting it over 1. So I'm going to keep 9 over 1 the same. I'm going to change this division into multiplication, and then I'm going to flip my fraction here from 5/3 to 3/5. And now I just do top times top, 9 times 3, and then 1 times 5 in the bottom. That's 27 over 5. Okay, so that's 9 times bigger than the fraction I had above. So what was that? 27 over 5. And that's my answer. Should be good on both these. There we go. Next question. All right, it's doing the same thing, okay? Use the number line to answer the following two questions. How many groups of 1/5 are in 5? Okay, so it's asking essentially the question it wants to know is 5 divided by 1/5. So if we're doing like 10 divided by 2, that's my easy example. How many groups of 2 are in 10? It's saying how many groups of 1/5 are in 5. Okay, so we're doing 5 divided by 1/5. Okay, so that means we need to change this into a whole number, into a fraction, 5 over 1 divided by 1 over 5. So we're going to keep 5 over 1. We're going to change to multiplication, and we're going to flip 5 over 1. From there, we do top times top. That's 25. Bottom times bottom. That's 1. So we get 25. 25 groups. Now, you could sit here and you could count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc., all the way until you get to 5. That's one way to do this problem. But I'm just going to use the keep, change, flip. rules, and that will help me do it a little bit faster. Okay, 5 divided by 4/5. Now it gives us the problem straight up, so we're going to change this to 5/1. Now we can apply keep, change, flip. Keep, change, multiplication, and then flip to 5/4. And again, this is just multiplying by the reciprocal, so if your teacher doesn't say keep, change, flip, just know that when they say multiply by the reciprocal, that's really what they're doing. Multiply by the reciprocal, flip that one. So we get 25/4 as our answer. So we're going to type in 25/4. And we're done. Okay, next question. Okay, same thing. So as you can probably figure out, I'm just going to show you the way where we apply this. So we're going to do 1/1. I changed 1 to a fraction, divided by 3/8. So I rewrote the problem. Now I apply keep, change, and then flip. Okay, so I get 8/3 here. So then, again, that's just asking us how many groups of 3/8 are in 1. So we could just see how many of those thirds are, how many groups of those 8s are there. And you can see if we put it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of those. Okay, so that's the visual way to do it. I think that's a little confusing, so I just apply my keep, change, flip. It's not impossible to understand. I understand what they're trying to do. I just think it might be confusing to most. So 7/1 is what I'm going to do here. 7/1. Change to multiplication, and then flip 8/3. So we get 56/3 for this next one. So I'm going to change that to 56/3. And we'll check it. Last question. Here we go. I'm just going to go right to the keep, change, flip way. It's asking us to do 1 every, this time it's just 9. So I'm going to do 9/1. Okay, always make that into a fraction. Divided by 1/3. So 9/1 times 3/1, 27/1, or just 27 groups. I'm pretty sure if you put 27/1, though, it would take it. Okay, next up we have 9 divided by 7/3. So I'm going to put this over 1. 9/1 times 3/7, 27/7. Okay, so I think that, let me just double check my work here. Okay, good. So then I have 27/7 as my answer. 27 and 7. And we are all set. Hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions by leaving a comment below, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time right here on Wes Explains Best.